So it's been 3 days, I'm recovering well. Just going out for another morning run, just to stretch the legs out, getting a little quicker every day. Oh, what have I done? Oh, I don't think I'm gonna run any further. I think I'm going home. Well, I've got a story to tell. We're a week out from Ultra Adelaide. I had expected to do a recovery video, like how I've been going, a wrap up of this week so far. But it was an interesting week. I did the run on Saturday, 100 Ks, best time I've ever done, really proud of it, really happy, like just stoked with how good I went. I got up on Sunday morning and went out with the family and we did about 3.5 Ks, just a nice walk. And it was excellent, we had a great time. My feet were fine, my legs, tired and a bit sore, but overall felt really good, so that was a great walk. And then we just had a relaxing day the rest of the day. We then got up Monday morning, my wife went to work. I thought before she goes to work, I'll go out for a quick little recovery run to see how I'm feeling, stretch the legs out a bit, didn't want them to get too tight. So I went out, did about 6.5 kilometers at about an 8-minute pace. So just an easy run around the block, and it was good. I was tight when I took off. I was really tight actually, but I loosened up. By the time I got to the end of it, I was feeling really limber. It was good, and that kept me going for the rest of the day. The rest of the day, I just did things around the house with the kids and had a nice time. Tuesday morning, I got up and same situation. My wife was going to work, so I thought I'll get up early and go for a quick run before she goes to work, and then I've got to go to work as well. So got all ready, got my gear on, out the front door. We got a main road just across from us, so I was running up that road, which I run for 4 or 5 days a week. I run up that side of the road. On the right hand side, as the track's coming towards you, there's a section where there's a fence fairly close to the road, so it gets quite tight there. Cruising along the road, about half a kilometre from home, and a car came over the rise, really bright headlights. And I thought, well, I'll duck over the other side now, just so I don't have to worry about that fence situation. Got on the other side of the road and the headlights were really bright to the point where I couldn't actually see what I was doing, but I knew I was off the road. There was the edge of the road and I didn't realise there was quite a drop off before it hits the gravel on the edge of the road. My left foot landed kind of half on it and twisted, and obviously just had weaker legs and feet. They were a bit more, a little less strong than they normally would be because I'd just done a 100K ultra. And I just wasn't nimble and it twisted and I actually hit the deck and rolled, and scun up my other knee and some other stuff. But anyway, I got up, I couldn't keep going forward, I couldn't keep running. So I limped my way back home, got ready for work, went to work, limped around on it all day because I had no other option. Finally was able to go to the physio about a day or two later. Went and saw the physio and he's had a look and I've torn one of the tendons in my foot and I've injured one of the other tendons. So very painful, but also it's taken me off my feet. I can't run. That's great. It's not what I wanted this year, not at all. But I can recover. The morning it happened, I just tried to, I strapped it up a bit and tried to keep it nice and tight. The next morning before I saw the physio, I did a range of motion exercises and things to get a good feel of where I was at. So when I went and saw the physio, I explained to him what I'd been doing. He said, perfect, I've been doing exactly what I should do, putting the right creams on. So pretty much the physio was mainly a confirmation of what had actually happened, what was actually wrong. But he said, I'm doing the right things, right exercises in the morning. So now we're 5 days since the injury. I'm a lot better than I was, doing the right exercises and stuff. It has helped a lot. I'm a lot more limber than I was. He said at least a week without you running, with my job, I have to walk all day. I'm on my feet on the shop floor all day. He understood that and he said, look, just do your best to get your feet up where you can. It doesn't happen very often in my job. So I've been walking on it constantly, and look, it is feeling better each day by a little bit. Probably about a 4 to 6 week recovery time. That's what it looks like. The Adelaide Marathon is in about 5 or 6 weeks. So all things being equal, I should be okay to do that as long as I do all the right recovery stuff. The ups and downs of running and life in general. I struggled a bit this week. Mentally it was tough, not being able to go for runs. I mean, I've been averaging 110, 120 kilometers a week since the beginning of the year. So for 6 months now, I've been running every day, most mornings 20 kilometers. Not being able to do that, it's done my head in a bit, but I'm okay. I know I'll be back to it, and I know we'll be working our way back up. I just got to make sure I'm staying, active in any way I can. So I'm doing a lot of exercise in the morning. It's a good thing. It's forcing me to do other stuff. So I do have a bike. It's nothing flash, but it's enough for me to be able to do some cardio type work. So I can at least do some of this stuff while I can't run. I am going to go out for a family walk today, so we're going to do some walking. I have to keep moving, and the family really wants to do some stuff, so I don't want them to miss out because of me. We've got a trail running event coming up, so I will probably end up walking that event rather than running it, or maybe light jogging. Best news is my wife, who's never done a trail running event before ever, has signed up for the same event, but just for the shorter distance. So that's exciting. She's decided that, hey, she's doing lots of walking, and I love trail running so much that she wanted to give it a go. So she's going to come out and do a 10K trail run. I'm really excited that she's going to come and give it a go. I really hope she loves it the way I love it. And even if she doesn't love it, I hope she sees the benefit of it and enjoys it. I'll post some photos as well of my foot the evening that I did it. So in the morning, I'd done the injury. Obviously, I'd strapped it up, got it nice and tight so I could walk on it comfortably, and then I just went to work and I worked all day. I got home and it was probably I had to get the kids ready for bed and do some dinner and all that kind of stuff. So by the time I actually got to stop and have a look at it, it would have been maybe 9:30 in the evening. I took my shoe off, undid the strapping, and that's when we saw it. It was quite painful looking, lots of bruising, and quite swollen. So my wife took a few photos of it because it was pretty full on, so I'll post those photos. I've done a quick little video snapshot today with the GoPro of what it looks like now 5 days out. So I'll post that as well, and then I'll just keep posting as we improve and as it gets better. I've got some strapping I've been using every day, so that's worked. My physio was impressed that I knew I had a good range of creams and the right stuff to put on, a combination of Heradoid cream and Voltaren. And so when I told the new physio that that's what I was doing, he said, well, that's an old physio's trick. So that's been working really well for me. It just helps me stay, it helps the tendon stay nice and loose. And so it's been an interesting week. I'm up to about, I think, 17, 18 kilometers this week, which compared to 100 plus kilometers, I'm feeling that a lot, that I haven't done much. We'll go for a walk today, so I'll add a few more today, but the issue I'm worried about is that's going to bring my average down for the year, and I need to finish on a minimum of 100 kilometers a week for the year. That was my goal. So it might end up being that over the next few weeks I don't do as many Ks, but I have to do a few more Ks once I get back and running properly. I do have obviously multiple ultramarathons ahead of me this year to go as well, so I've got a lot of kilometers to be run ahead of me, so I should comfortably do that. But the goal is 5,000 kilometers this year. I'm doing well. I'm close to 3,000 already, so I'm definitely on track, but this will slow that progress down a little bit. So that's my update. That's where I'm at. There'll be more updates, and there's a lot more good videos to come. I will be adding more to this video collection that's not just about the running over time, more about life and how I live my life and things like that. So this will probably be a good time for me to start doing that, because I won't be doing as many videos about the running. It'll be mainly just about the recovery. But yeah, that's the story for this week. Motion exercises that I do for recovery.
Hopefully you can kind of follow along a bit. Most of them are just there to help me work on this ankle, get some good mobility back, and it looks like I'll be recovering for a little while, getting ready for the runs coming up. Oh yeah, feeling this one tonight. So what I'm doing is I'm making the alphabet with my foot. Not the cleanest of alphabets, probably similar to my own natural handwriting. I do 2 feet at the moment, just to make sure I've got the mobility and I don't hurt myself anymore. The worst part of this one is the knee. Not so much the pain of the injury, but more so just the graze on the good knee. Now keep in mind I'm doing all of this with my bandage on underneath my sock, so I am adding some extra support. Feeling that one. Oh, that's tight. There's a few hopping and jumping style exercises I'll do as well, but that'll be when I feel the recovery is starting to work, and it's a bit early for that. At this stage, that's probably all I should be pushing myself to do tonight. I'll get back on it tomorrow and do a bit more. Hopefully we'll see a quick improvement, and gotta make the most of the rest of this month. All right, we've got the pram ready to go. Say hi, Katie. Hi. So we've got the double, just in case any other kids get really tired and they want somewhere to sit. We're doing 10Ks with the family. So this is the Mount Crawford 10K trail loop that Beck and Hannah and Penny have signed up for. So we're giving them a test run so they can feel what it's like. And me and John are doing the long distance. Obviously with my foot, I won't be doing it quickly, but I've got a couple of weeks of recovery time, so I should be good to enjoy it anyway. But what a beautiful day. The sun is shining, it's a beautiful blue sky. It's nice and fresh out here. I'm behind the group by a little bit. I had to pump up the tyres on the pram and make sure everything was up and ready to go. So I've got the spare seats because we've got quite a few kiddies with us this morning, so if they get a bit tired on the run, there's room for kids to sit. I can just push them all along. There's the family up ahead. So we're out walking, having a great time. Done a few big hills so far. The ankle seems to be holding up okay. Look at all the kids having a great time. There's Aubrey off in the distance. Mr. I can't do it, I can't walk it. And now he's off being in front of the pack. Grayson's complaining his back was hurting, but now look at him off running. It's amazing how just getting out into the sunshine, and just makes a nice big difference. Everyone's having a great time.
There. And Brother John's coming back to us. So hello. Hi. They're back there. And we're back. So we're back to this. So, you see this? Look. You see this? I can see the feet. Look. Let's see how close I can get the GoPro. Let's catch up.
And we're off. All right. Jogging down the hill. You love going fast, don't you, Katie? We're not going that fast, but it's so much fun when you're moving quicker, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. We did it, everyone! Yay! Katie!
Boo-boo.
We did it! 10K family walk,
Yeah.
Mount Crawford.
Yep.
So impressed with everyone. Well done, everyone. Grayson, you did 10Ks, little boy. That's amazing.
And what about me? How many Ks did I do?
I reckon you probably did about 4. So you did really good. I'm really proud of you.
High five for me.
High five, dude. High five.
What about for me?
Yep. Yeah, for you.
I did a bunch of
And
five.
Mummy deserves the biggest high five because she just did 10Ks, getting ready for her first time at a trail run. So she did her trial at it. We're all really proud of her.
Wait, should...
All right, what are we going to have for lunch as a reward for our amazing big walk?
Sushi Hero!
Sushi Hero?
Yeah.
Yay, Sushi Hero!
Look at the price. And there's another item.
Yummy!
And there's